Here is an interesting question in Olympiad. Okay, so we are to simplify this radical. All right, so the way you would want to go about this is by expressing the radicand as a square. So if I have a square root here, the way I would want to remove this square root is by making the radicand, rewriting the radicand as a square. Okay, so that at the end of the day the square root cancel off the square. Okay, that's basic indices. Okay, so what we are going to do here is we are going to start the simplification from inside out. So I'm going to simplify root 9. Square root of 9 is 3 minus the square root of 8. So root 8 is, this is root 4 times 2, and this is root 4 times root 2, which is equal to 2 root 2. Okay, so I have root 8 to be 2 root 2. Now the next thing we are going to do here is we are going to use the concept of square root of surds to be able to express this radicand as a square. Now, square root of surd, this is what it means. I have root a minus root b. This is minus because this is minus. So if I expand this, I'm going to have a minus 2 root ab plus b. And if I rewrite this well, I'm going to have a plus b minus 2 root ab. The idea here is for us to express 3, for us to compare 3 minus 2 root 2 with this expansion. So by comparison, I'll have that a plus b is equal to 3. A plus b is equal to 3. Call this equation 1. And see, I have here 2 to AB 2. So by comparison, I can say that AB is equal to 2. And that gives me equation 2. Now from equation 1, that will be B is equal to 3 minus A, making B subject of formula. So that will give me equation 3. So the next step is substitute equation 3 into equation 2. So that's going to be a times 3 minus a is equal to 2. Simplifying this by removing brackets, that's going to be 3a minus a square is equal to 2. So I'm going to rewrite this to give me a standard quadratic equation, and that's going to be a square minus 3a plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now I'm going to solve this using factorization method. So I have a square minus 3a plus 2 equals to 0. Okay, the two factors that will multiply to give me 2 and minus 3 is minus 1 and minus 2. So to express this as a factor by just putting them in a bracket, a minus 1, a minus 2 is equals to 0. And at the end of the day, a is equal to 1 or a is equal to 2. Now we are going to solve for when a is equal to 1. What's the value of b? Now recall from here that b was equal to 3 minus a. So I'm going to have b is equal to 3 minus a, where b is equal to 3 minus 1, and b is 2. I also have when a is equal to 2, so b is equal to 3 minus 2, and that is 1. Okay, so I have here two solution sets to be when a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and when a is equal to 2, b is equal to 1. So recall, we are going to substitute the value of a and b into this square. Okay, so what is the true set of answer we are going to use? So most of the time when we are dealing with square roots of numbers, the answer is always in the modulus form, meaning that the answer is going to be positive. Okay, so just in case the answer is negative, you should know what to do. So if I have roots from the first solution set, root 1 minus root 2. So that's going to be 1 minus root 2, which is a negative value. And if I have root 2 from the second solution set minus root 1, that's going to be root 2 minus 1. Root 2 is about 1.4 something, okay? So this is going to be a positive value. So meaning that we are going to be using this particular solution. So going back to this, I'll have here that the square root of 3 minus 2 root 2 is going to be the same thing as the square root of root 2 minus 1 all square. So that at the end of the day, our answer is going to, this cancels this to be root 2 minus 1. That's how we solve that. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I drop a video like this. Okay, thanks for watching.